Don't care what if they die, long as you probably like go to prison or something or whatever, or don't care how, whatever, long as you fall with them.
Alright, love.
I mean, in this shit, like Julio, like who are you, homie? Like how you even get on a where you come from? I don't even know you, dude. Like I don't even like where you come from. Shit, you ain't even know my level. Who the fuck you, homie? Yeah, I don't like on this ground shit. Like be standing wrong ground, shit like that, woman. Like you niggas ain't street. You know? I chasing that, trying to juice chase. I mean, like, it ain't stunning you, boy. Don't give up. Shit, lame in the face, annoying, irritating. I mean, like, you swear you some big bully or some crazy shit. Nigga, fold your ass, man. And you be faking, I mean, like, I ain't never saw no ass static with and play crazy. Or however, you supposed to be a you saw a bitch in the NBA them in your section. Nigga, trying to take pictures of it, but you just ran out on the be a fan. Trying to choose chasing.
It's all on the table with all this about. And this my day. I ain't even talk about this no more, fam. I ain't even gonna talk about this shit, fam. After this live right here. Y'all know what this about. This man calling nigga Broward, asking him where I be at. Asking nigga Foolio be at. This man, why you asking where I'm at for? Where I be at in Broward in Miami, fam? You was a big real man. You don't want to see no other artists in Florida win. You hating on everybody. You hating on all your homeboys. You hating on everybody, bro. That's crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all the whole truth about this. He put Ace and he calling around talking about this and that. I need Foolio gone, this and that. It was a big hopping in Jacksonville beef, man. You just like Jaden Yungeen. You just like all the other niggas. You hot to some Jacksonville shit that you don't got to do with. And before that, and I'm gonna tell y'all, before he went to jail, this man used to call me about the Quando, man. On my dad on Trady. I got a video. This man was on the phone with me about Quando, man. You was a man. But I'm on the way to your how that same energy. You talking about something, do what I've been. That nigga trying to hang with the 2 funerals. Meet you. 5. Now you gonna get stepped on like them boys, like that, like Ace them, like them trying to hang around. Them niggas, they went to 2 funerals last, nigga. Meet you and Leaky. Hey, you gonna get stepped on like them now. Ask them what we on. Ask them niggas you trying to click up with. Ask them what around. They talking about some Foolio be 100 deep up on him. I know. I be 100 deep with them bitches on me.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, today I want to talk about this whole Kodak Black versus Julio Foolio situation. I'm kind of confused at all of it, because last I checked, Julio in his earlier days of his career, he always showed admiration towards Kodak Black and showed him the utmost respect. So I'm kind of lost as to why these guys are beefing and going back and forth. Judging from what I've been seeing though, I'm assuming that Kodak Black must have started rocking with Yungeen Ace. It kind of felt like him and Julio was now ops and throwing subs, knowing that Foolio is Yungeen Ace longtime op. Now when I say throwing subs, I don't mean like he's dissing Julio, but you know, just supporting the op. You know, and you know when you kind of like indirectly diss somebody, like you could say, yo, I'm the king of Florida, and you know that there's other people that feel like they the king of Florida, so you know that the tension's gonna fly. It's something like that. So it's not like he came out and said something directly to Julio Foolio, but you know, and I think this is why Julio Foolio made that post on his IG story, that just because you click up and work with one of his ops doesn't necessarily mean that you have to beef with him too. And like the video I made earlier, I'm talking about that whole situation as far as clicking up, I stated that I agree with him, because some people believe just because they get together with somebody's ops, they inherit their beef, and that's not the case. You don't even know why they beefing, and now you want to hop in it. Now, if you end up dying or because you wanted to ride the bandwagon, then what? Alright, but anyway, judging from what I seen, Kodak Black started supporting Yungeen Ace, and jabs was thrown towards Foolio. So recently, Foolio pulled up to Kodak Black's old neighborhood in Florida called Golden Acres, where Kodak grew up at, and he took a picture in front of the sign, posted on Instagram, and also posted that he was shooting a video with Wiz the Wizard, who also has problems with Kodak Black as well. So pretty much Foolio was being petty about it, I guess, and he said, okay, since you want to support one of my ops and act like you clicking up with him, I'm gonna do the same by supporting one of your ops and pulling up to your hood. Now, in response to that, Kodak Black also responded online via Instagram Live and stated that Julio in fact was at his old neighborhood, but he only went in front of the sign and took a picture for a few seconds and pulled the 6ix9ine move. Also, the sign he took a picture in front of is nowhere near the actual housing area or hood or whatever you want to say. Plus, no one's really going to do anything because most of his day one guys are either in jail or don't even live over there anymore, so pretty much it proves nothing. And on this one, I gotta agree with Kodak Black because anyone could go in front of a sign and quickly take a video and picture and say that you was in somebody's hood, but that isn't doing anything. Alright, especially knowing that the person you trying to taunt doesn't even live there anymore. And we seen this with 6ix9ine when he went to Chicago, quote unquote, where he was standing in front of O Block, which was in front of the gates. He didn't even go inside the gates. Not to mention, it was mad early in the morning, dark as hell, nobody was outside, and he pulled a stunt. Now, prior to us seeing the video, the actual surveillance footage, everybody thought that he was just doing what he wanted to do. They thought he was brave enough to go to Chicago and pull his stunt. But the surveillance exposed that he went out there for like 2.2 seconds, talked his bull crap, and then ran right back in the car and got out of there. Alright, now, you know, my thing is this, as far as him going to their housing area, if his people did live there, you know, and he actually did that and mingled in the hood or walked through the hood, you know, then you saying something. But if you ask me, all that is just stupid because, like I said, it's a stupid move for anybody to go into somebody's hood that they aren't familiar with. You know, I don't care how tough you are. Now, after Kodak Black called when that Julio took a picture, he proceeded then to go live and he said things like, he ain't going back and forth with someone who mama got touched, sister got touched, baby mama got touched. And when he say touch, I'm not too familiar with what he's talking about or referring to. Maybe if one of y'all know, y'all can let me know in the comments what he's referring to. He mentioned Julio Foolio's mother or somebody in Julio family getting their finger chopped off or whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, when it comes to matters like that, I honestly think that family, especially women, should be off limits. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it used to be rules and codes to the street, but it seemed like all that changed, man. All that killing and doing harm to innocent people or shooting up houses and all that weird stuff. I don't agree with it, but that's the climate that we're living in these days. Where you could just touch anybody in somebody's family that got nothing to do with the beef and then you can say, yo, I did something. Now, also during that live, Kodak had more to say. He said this. He said he don't even know Foolio and he don't know why he's even on his radar. Basically trying to little son him, you know, little bro Julio, like, you know. And it's kind of weird because before he asked, who are you? He was actually talking about him and saying that Julio this, he that, he ain't really nobody. He chasing clout. He's acting like he's this, he's that, he ain't no bully. So it's clear that Julio was actually on his radar. It's just that I guess he's annoyed. Like, whatever's going on, I guess he's annoyed. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, Kodak just seemed like he was trying to little bro him. You know, like letting him, like using the fame card. Like, you know, in my opinion, I don't know. Like, he tried to use it as if he's sonning Julio Foolio, but at the end of the day, he can't really do that to Foolio because in Florida, the two people you pretty much have to know right now and like in these days and time is definitely Yungeen Ace and Julio Foolio. Even out of towners know them guys, and that's mostly off the beef stuff alone, not to mention the music. Alright, now Foolio went live himself after Kodak Black did, and he had a few things in response to say to Kodak Black. He stated that Kodak is just mad that he be in his hood more than he do. He don't want to see other Floridians shine. He just want to be the only one on top. And he's not the first one to say that about Kodak Black either. I forgot who else said that. I want to say Spot him, got him, but I don't want to throw no names out there. But somebody else said that Kodak Black is jealous of a lot of up and coming music artists that's coming out of Florida because he wants to be the biggest. And we see that from time to time. A lot of people in certain hoods, like I know a lot of people were saying that about 50 in New York. You know, when you don't put people on and you just keep downplaying other rappers that come out the neighborhood you come out of, it kind of seems like you hating and you just don't want to see somebody to shine. You see what I'm saying? So I kind of see what he's saying. I don't know if Kodak is that type, but I know Julio is not the only one to say that. Now, he also said his own hood don't even rock with him, and that, you know, he pretty much told Kodak to chill before he end up like Yungeen Ace and his dead homies. All right, now that's a big threat, man. Like, pretty much, you know, he want all the smoke. When you start sending threats out there, you start mentioning deads, and you start saying you gonna end up like this dead man, you pretty much ready for all type of smoke, and you don't come with you don't care what come with it. Now, in response to Kodak saying that he don't know who he is, he told Kodak to ask Yungeen Ace who he is and how he get down. And in reference to Kodak saying that he don't know who he is, again, he also mentioned that Kodak at a time was calling around Florida to find out about him and how his whereabouts, trying to find out who he is, what he do, and you know. And Foolio just kept saying that Kodak tried to throw a cost on him, so it sounds like Kodak tried to put some money on his head. I don't know why, once again, but it just is what it is, man. So it's clear that Foolio want all the smoke, and he ain't backing down. No matter how much he big Kodak Black up in the past, he definitely not backing down. And he's pretty much warning Kodak that, yo, if you keep it up, you gonna end up like Yungeen Ace and all of his mans as well. And I'm assuming the whole post about rappers clicking up with his ops and thinking they have to beef with him as well was directed towards Kodak Black. All right, and I know it must feel crazy when you actually admire somebody, your favorite celeb or whatever the case may be, and you was trying to get in the game and you like this artist right here, you know what I mean? You was singing his lyrics, telling all your mans about him, and then next thing you know, you actually finally get in the game and you beefing with that same person. You see what I'm saying? And that's usually how it go. A lot of rappers say they met their favorite rappers after getting in the game, and they wasn't who they said they really was in real life, or they was just acting weird. So like I said, I guess this is the case, man. It's kind of sad to see it because, like I said, he had a lot of admiration for Kodak Black. Whatever transpired between the two, hopefully it come out. If anybody know, let me know in the comments below. But I'm gonna leave that there, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.